a slobber knocker of a game right there.
In all my time, I don't remember somebody scoring 4.
Yeah, if I use a word, jetapult, it's actually a word. People don't realize it.
Good try. No soup for you.
And Trey, go get you some wax beans and
soup for the deli, I know.
yeah, go get you some wax beans and have
Trey,
a good day, man.
thanks for
First downs for Central Clay for 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. Roll call with a spidget.
Roll call. A spidget.
Spidget.
Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin.
Is a burning thing,
That's Led Zeppelin all the way, man. This is
and it makes a fiery ring.
symbolic of the heat we're having.
Yeah.
In South Alabama.
Bound by
I tell you what,
desire.
you ain't seen heat. You ain't seen heat. You've been to Enterprise, Alabama. Is it hot down there? Oh my Lord, oh, man. Well, welcome to the July 7th edition of Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. I'm Neal. This is Wally,
And
the
he's
sweaty Wally, the hot Wally. They're straight off the baseball field. Wally that drove 90 miles per hour to get here. Wheels into the Troy Cable parking lot at the last second, sweaty from the ball field. That's the jack of all trades right there, coaching, keeping book. Look, how many times you been in Enterprise the last couple days?
Oh my God! Friday, Saturday, and today Sunday. 3 days.
3 days in a row, man. Was there any snow flurries down there?
It did. There was a blizzard warning.
Did you wear your
one time.
thermals?
I wore my thermals, the one we wore when we went skiing up in Colorado. Same ones.
Oh God.
Yeah, same one.
So Blake's team's still in it.
We're still in it, man. Yeah, we're 2-1 right now.
Okay.
We lost to Enterprise yesterday.
I saw y'all lost to Enterprise.
Well, we beat Oxford and we beat Dothan National today.
Okay.
So we're still in it. So we're gonna play the winner tomorrow. Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at there. Look. Wait a minute
Man.
now. Hold on. Leave that picture up here. There's a story to be told here. Tell us. I started getting texts just from random folks. I started getting texts. Your boy got chunked out of the dugout. I said, whoa, what? I said, did he get in an argument? They said, no. He just got thrown out of the dugout. I need to know what happened. How do you get thrown out of the dugout?
I'm sitting there. Of course, I do the book.
Now, keep in mind, folks, last weekend he's almost getting thrown out of the softball tournament watching my daughter play.
Yeah, but I was
What's going
talking
on
about
with you and the umpires, man?
France there. But no, I was sitting there, and the head Dixie guy, some real old fella, he come up and told me I needed to get out and couldn't have but 3 coaches in the dugout. And told me, drew a line and said if I went past the line, we'd forfeit the game. So I acknowledged his rules. Yeah. And then today, somebody put a homeless thing on there and put some dollar bills. I didn't know what.
Collecting dollar bills?
Collected dollar bills. I don't know who did that, but I thought it was pretty funny. And that started circulating the Facebook.
Oh, yes, I saw it, man. I was wondering,
why does people pull jokes on me?
I don't know, man.
I'm sitting there working on a book, and then it was probably some kids. I saw them over there piddling around.
I bet the parents put them up to it.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Man, have you run your sprinklers? Man, we need some
No,
rain.
man. Did we talk about this last Sunday
Yeah,
when
you
I
said
said
you said you were going to let
I'm
it.
done. I'm done.
Man, we've had a rainstorm go right by Troy every day this week.
No yard of the month this year.
It's just turning brown.
Yes, and I was kind of worried when we were shooting fireworks the other night. It was going to fizzle some and then burn up.
All your neighbors is all green, and yours is, you just ain't going to run your sprinklers.
No, James' yard looks like Augusta. Brian's looks like the U.S. Open.
And you just
Mine's Signal Hill.
Signal.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, did you see the tropical storm coming next week? We got to get a bet on where that thing's going to land.
You know what's coming because I got the judges conference next week. So
that's right. You're going to be down there.
Yeah. So anytime we have a conference,
always. That's right.
we got a conference.
First big conference.
First big conference of the year for the Alabama Judicial College. And guess what?
Here comes tropical
Here comes
storm.
tropical storm. That's my logo.
I'm gonna stay. Right now, we need the rain. I
Yeah, we
I
need
think
the
y'all
rain.
can withstand the tropical storm.
You know, I think it'll probably just be a major flood thing. I don't think it'll be.
Yeah. What about California, man? Is it just gonna fall off in the ocean?
Hey, those little tremblers now, they'll
The
be
tremblers.
the
That's a
big.
6.5 and a 7.4. You call that trembler?
Hey, did you see the thing on Facebook where the pool was going back and forth, the dog was yapping and jumping up, catching the waves and
Yes,
stuff?
I mean that ain't tremblers, man. They had 2 earthquakes
Good
in
gracious.
consecutive days. Earthquakes. I'm telling you, man. You live in California, you might get burnt by a forest fire, and you might fall off in the ocean. I mean, you run that risk.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
That's
just
true.
nuts, man. I'm telling you.
Well,
Golly.
you've been to California, haven't
Yes, I have. I've been to Los Angeles. I've been to all around. Went on my honeymoon.
That's right. You did go on your honeymoon,
Yeah,
didn't you?
did the stars and all that.
Did y'all go to the Whiskey Go-Go Club and all that, where the famous Doors played and all that stuff?
Saw it on our tours. We didn't.
Oh man, you
Didn't
got
do
to
that. We didn't go in.
get out there. And
Me and my wife are not. We don't. We're not big party people. So
you ain't got to go to the Whiskey Go-Go Club. The party, just go.
we rode by it on our tours. We took in Los Angeles, Muscle Beach,
The Troubadour. Come on, man.
Troubadour, not the Troubadour. The Troubadour.
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 That's what Motley Crue
Troubadour.
called
Well, that's the Troubadour.
it. Okay. Well, the Troubadour.
Man, look, I finally got my Bronco.
You
I've
did.
been saying I've been trying to get this Bronco for a year.
You got a picture of it?
1969 Bronco. I got David. Show my Bronco. I bought it from the people that own the old barn, Scotty and Amy
Look at
Chandler.
that.
That's my Bronco. Now I want to show everybody what I want it to look like in a couple years when I get through playing with it. Look at this. Flip to the next one. Yep.
Look at
Yep.
that. Hey, we're gonna take it down to the beach.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be spiffy.
Oh,
It's gonna be
man,
spiffy.
well,
That's what it's gonna look like when I get through with it. Right there.
That-
1969 Bronco.
That is cool,
I'm gonna
man.
spiff it up. Look, Derek Bell at All Star Collision is gonna help me with the painting and the interior.
You can't
Yeah.
hide money, folks.
I got all types of friends and things gonna help me. I already got me a truck cover ordered for it.
Let me ask you this: the most important question:
All right.
does it have air conditioning?
No.
Or is it Pinel Fleur?
It's got
Pinel Fleur.
If Trey Baggett, if you watch it, it's got a Pinel Fleur on it, which is
What is?
panel/floor Pinel Fleur. Inside joke. Move on.
Okay, Pinel
My
Fleur.
kids might be watching.
Okay, Pinel Fleur.
But anyway, yeah. So we'll do that. I wanted everybody to know. Man, did you see the hot dog eating contest? I put the winner on Facebook on our
Dude.
sports chat page.
Man,
Wally, 71 hot dogs. 71 hot dogs.
now let me tell you something. Sports fans, I mean, I know you tuned in to watch because we do sports. I did some research. There are official rules. There's a major league eating
Look.
association that
This
goes
was
with
in,
this.
this was the Nathan's hot dog. It was at Coney Island.
Okay, listen, they actually have penalty flags. They're
What do you get a penalty for?
messy eating.
Oh,
And
God.
somebody
well,
got a
one guy had a
flag.
a piece of bun and stuff
Yeah,
on his forehead.
yeah, that was it. He got a piece of bun. He got a flag.
He did?
And they take
Penalty
one of
flag.
the wieners away from you.
Oh,
so
yeah?
If you're eating, if you've already been calculated 50 wieners,
Now it's back to 49.
back to 49. But
Man.
I sat
There
there.
ain't even nobody close to this Joey Chestnut guy. 71 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
How do you?
Wally, he takes the bun, and while he's squishing the wiener in his mouth, he's dipping the bread in a cup of water. And then it's just mush. And when he gets finished with the wiener, he eats both pieces of bread, and it's just a bunch of mush. Man, I can't hardly watch it.
Now I heard
It's hard
that-
to watch it.
Now I heard also.
And then you can tell when you're watching them, man, you're like, uh-oh, he's finna go in reverse.
Yeah, you know they drink the fluid that you use for colonoscopy the day before.
They do.
to clean your whole system up.
You got to be kidding.
Well, you got to. You can't put 71 hot dogs in a stomach.
Do you know they do that, or are you just saying that?
I heard
No,
that.
that's what I thought.
I mean, no. Was it on 30 for 30? They did
I
a
don't
hot dog
know,
30
man.
for 30 because Blake was sitting there watching. I said,
This
what
guy,
is he?
Joey Chestnut, ate 71 hot dogs. I saw it.
Blew them out. I mean,
Well,
the next,
nobody was even close to 20-something behind. 20-something behind. And the guy that beat him 1 year, like 4 or 5 years ago, the Oriental guy, he saw that he wasn't doing any good, so he kind of quit. He quit eating them.
so let me ask this. Did they get his mouth jaw looks like something from Star Wars.
I can't
He's
hardly
got a
watch it.
weird.
I can't hardly watch it. It grosses me out. Look, I'm a professional eater. I eat, but I have a hard time watching that. But yeah, he's got a weird shaped mouth. I don't know. 71 hot dogs, folks, in 10 minutes.
That's incredible.
He's won that thing 12 times.
Do they get paid? That's what I want to know.
He's got a sponsor. Yeah, the MLE, the Major League
Eating Association or whatever.
Yeah, they got sponsors.
So he's got a. That's his job.
No,
Hey,
that's
what do you
not-
do for a living? I eat hot dogs.
No, that's a side gig, but he makes money off of it. Sponsorships and that. Anyway, U.S. lady. This is 71 hot
Time
dogs.
out. Can you
Go ahead.
imagine if he's going to a birthday party and they got hot dogs and here he
Hot
comes?
dogs.
People
I
be
don't know,
just hogging over the
Unbelievable.
hot dogs, man.
71 hot dogs, man. U.S. women's soccer team wins the World Cup over in France, and they beat the Netherlands 2-0 this morning. And there's our ladies soccer team. Congratulations to the USA. That's the 4th time in history that our ladies have won the World Cup.
man.
And Wally, you might be like me, you might not. I couldn't embrace. For one thing, soccer's not my thing, but I do like sports. But I couldn't embrace what was going on over in France and watch intensely and chant USA, USA, because that one lady that was kneeling for the national anthem just ruined it for me.
Yeah,
They lost they lost TV ratings because I didn't watch because of her. Yeah. And I love when our United States teams do great, but she just gave me heartburn. She gave me heartburn. Yeah. She disrespected our flag and our national anthem, and I just congratulations to the U.S. ladies women's team, but I didn't help the ratings because of her.
I didn't watch it.
Shun me if you want to. It's her right to kneel during the national anthem. It's her right to do that. And that's what makes our country great.
Yeah.
But it's also my right to not like that she did it. Right?
That's right.
So,
hey, and I love soccer. I coached me and Shirley Brent and them over the years.
I mean, all you got to do is go kick it.
Kick it. Yeah. Well,
and you're a good soccer coach.
No, they're plays.
Their plays?
Yes, there's plays. There's angles. There's
know.
Situations.
I guess so.
Just you got to do it. So
yeah. Did you see the other night? Well, anyway, congratulations to the soccer team at Go USA. But I just couldn't watch it. Anyway, did you see on Facebook? I posted Dansby Swanson, the Brave shortstop.
That was a good
man. I had no idea.
Where'd you go?
I know a lot about Troy University sports. I know a lot about Pike Lib sports. I know a lot about Charles Henderson sports, Goshen and Pike County, and I pride myself on keeping up. I mean, it's basketball, track, tennis, football. I mean, I just know a lot about Troy University sports. And Forrest Lee's over at my house visiting. And he comes over a lot of times. We just chit-chat, sports, and watch TV. Him and I watching the Braves play at my house on my big screen TV in my living room. And he goes, Dansby Swanson's mom and daddy graduated from Troy State. And I said, huh? He said, yeah. He said his mama, Nancy, played tennis and basketball at Troy State, and his daddy, Cooter Swanson, played baseball for Chase Riddle. And I said, I did not know that, Forrest. And I thought it was the neatest thing. I really did. So I started texting Coach Bobby Pierce down in Florida. Me and him real good buddies. And I put it on Facebook. I thought it was so neat. I wanted everybody to know because I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
I thought it was a neat story. But I wanted to bring it up here tonight to give Forrest credit where credit's due. Forrest Lee is a wealth of information, and he is so fun to talk to and conversations that you would never imagine. And I love Forrest Lee. And I wanted to give him credit for that because I did not give him credit for it on Facebook. And he deserves it. He knew the information. That was pretty neat.
That is pretty neat.
Dansby Swanson, the star shortstop for the Atlanta Braves, mom and daddy, both played sports at Troy. And I was texting Coach Bobby Pierce, and Bobby told me, he said, Neal, Dansby told me he would come to Troy and play for me if Vanderbilt didn't offer him. Now, this cat was getting offers from LSU, Miami, Georgia Tech, Georgia, and Vanderbilt offered him. So he didn't come to Troy. Didn't come to Troy to play where his mom and daddy played. He went to Vanderbilt, and the rest is history. He's a star shortstop for the Braves now. That's a good story.
That's
true story too, man. Hey, we want also. You're supposed to remind everybody about the cakes.
Yeah, Coach Huner, they are doing a cake auction on Friday, July the 12th. This is Coach Chris Huner's team. They're going to Monroe, Louisiana, to play in the World Series, and they're needing some funds, to help offset the costs going there. So please, and Neal and I will also put it on our Facebook page.
We will.
Later on in the week. But tune in, Mike Amos today in L.A. This coming up Friday, and get some of those cakes, man. It's always good cakes to get over for the weekend and stuff. And Mike does such a great job about it.
And especially if Simply Southern Kitchen with Tori Stone's involved, which I know she'll cook several of them.
She'll cook several of them. She's good. Man, but let me tell you before we get to our sponsors. I got last night, me, Kevin Bryan, and Jane Sparrow, two of them, big time. They watch our show religiously.
They're probably watching right now.
Oh, they are. But anyway, they wanted to do a show when we're ever gone where you got Frank Scarborough, Billy, David Nelson,
all of them
James,
want to come on here.
Yeah, and they want to battle who had the best pitching machine Troy Rec League ever. Now, let me tell you something.
Through the years?
Well, when the pitching machine,
they don't do
baseball, they don't do anymore. But when they did, Troy, Alabama folks won a World Series and coming second twice. I mean, came
We had
in
some
second
good
place twice.
pitching machine teams.
But the one that Frank and I coach, we came in second state, but they always
They get
yap
an
about-
argument.
Oh my goodness! Because I really believe that the team that Coach and I,
Y'all remember the roster?
Frank and I, coach probably the best one.
Of course.
Even though we don't have the hardware according to James, but wouldn't that be a good segment?
Yeah, it
just
would
let,
be a good
let
segment.
those
Battle
goofballs
it out.
just battle it out.
Tell
and
the
stuff.
pros and cons and bring up the rosters. And,
Oh yeah, I'm sure Billy Jecko to bring the trophy in and all that stuff.
Now, Billy's team won the trophy and y'all didn't. I mean, that's hard to beat.
Well,
Umpires got you.
no, I just
You
think
got kicked out. You got kicked out of the game with the umpire or something.
I did get kicked out one time for something. I don't know, but something happened. We were in Athens.
I just got a text. Also, the Dixie Bells are having a cake sale on Tuesday morning, so don't forget them. If you can't get a cake on Friday, get a cake on Tuesday.
Yeah,
And since we're talking about fundraising, before you go any further with that, my team, my daughter's team, is going to Florence, which is
How's that GoFundMe thing? Didn't I give y'all some money last week?
yeah, you did get that
What
$3
we got?
went to it.
What we got?
We got about 400 in there
400.
in
That's
the
it?
GoFundMe. But listen,
Unreal.
one of our sponsors, Preston's Steakhouse, has donated a $25 gift certificate, and we're selling chances for this gift
Oh,
certificate.
cool.
It's one chance for $3 or two chances for $5. So I wanted to, if you want a chance on a Preston's $25 gift certificate, get with somebody on my team, and we will be glad to get you a chance, a drawing chance on that. I just wanted to use this platform to get that out there because a lot of people got the tickets.
So I want to buy.
I will give you a ticket since you paid. You donated $3.
I'll buy a ticket.
Okay.
It ain't that
All right.
bad. Because I got to get this GoFundMe stuff. We got to do this to get to the Masters next year.
So you got to learn how to do it.
I got to learn how to do the GoFundMe.
We're going to see how it's doing.
We're gonna do that.
Hey, speaking of sponsors, the Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen, Turner Mowing, Alabama Real Estate Connection, Charles Henderson Athletic Foundation, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Alabama Restoration. No mess is too big for Alabama Restoration. The Crease Agency, Pig Cafe. Hey, did you see where Pig is restoring the whole thing?
Restoring the whole thing.
I mean, they're just redoing the whole thing. That's going to be exciting to see how that comes out. I can't wait to talk to Yanni about that. Deep South Apparel. Got the DSA hat up here. Crows of Brundage. All-Star Collision. Jones Medical Supply. Health Actions. UPS Store. Hooks Barbecue. Marco's Pizza. Troy Eye Care. Preston Steakhouse. Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. Bill Jackson Ford. Mama Goldberg's Deli on the Square. Road Mart. Troy Bank and Trust, Glow Boutique on the Square, Bird's Drugs on the Square, P.S. Falk Furniture and Enterprise, Southern Scents and Sensations. That's a new sponsor.
You.
Southern
Yeah, Amy.
Scents. And Hey, look, she hand makes hand soaps, lotions, and she's got this one thing called noggin butter.
That's goat milk.
I think it's got some goat milk in
milk
it. Anyway, it's for people like, and I'm gonna use these names because they're good friends of mine, like David Hennigan and John Hudson. They shave their heads on a regular basis. She's got some stuff, some aftershave lotion. It's called Noggin Butter.
Is David bald?
Travis Marsh, that owns the front porch, uses it. I'm telling you, you have got, huh?
David Hennigan's bald?
Yes, he's bald. He shaves his head.
I didn't know that.
You see him every week. How you don't know that? Anyway, Noggin Butter. Southern Sense. It's across the street from Flo's on Love Street. Go see Amy Jenwright. New sponsor of ours. We got to make sure that goes. Simply Southern Kitchen with Tori Stone. I thought we were eating something tonight.
Yeah, we're at Tory. I'm
What's
about
up,
to
Tory?
starve. Man,
I thought we had some cupcakes coming tonight. Anyway, Matthews Law Firm and Enterprise in Ozark. Wise Office Supply. K Rose Fitness next to Chick-fil-A. Raymond's Barbershop. Green Hills Funeral Home and Flo's Restaurant just off the square. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I had chicken wings at Flo's, like little barbecue wings. Not only do they got the best hamburger, them chicken wings are the bomb, Ziad.
that's cool.
Ziad cooking some wings, brother.
Hey, and listen to this. Our buddy
Hennigan just texted me and said, bald is beautiful.
bald is beautiful. Okay. Hey, shout out to Pete Van Horn. That does,
DSA.
Let me tell you something what he's doing. I got my shirts ordered
Yeah.
to Make America Fish Again.
Did
I'm almost at 1,000 that I've sold
That's
of
incredible.
those.
That's your best one.
That's my best one.
I love that.
Well, Pete told me the other day, because I had to order some more, but he's
Yeah.
been real busy, but he said I should have them in a couple of weeks.
Good. And we're supposed to get some sports chat shirts, T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
You said we're going to work on that.
We're going to work on that. Anyway.
We're up against our first break of the evening. We'll be right back to talk some actual sports.
Sports, yeah.
Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neal, my air conditioner went out last night, and I'll tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neal, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling.
Neal!
Man, what have you done?
Man, I done messed up.
The wind got caught in that umbrella.
Man, I can't. Oh, no, here she
Hey
comes.
man, you again? You already crashed my kayak yesterday and got an insurance claim about drowning in the surf earlier. Now what happened?
I don't know, man. Are you injured?
Yeah, I might have to call Jason Jones. What's that number?
You gonna need a splint?
A splint and some oxygen.
Call Jason Jones at Jones Medical. He's gonna need a splint for this injury on the beach. 566-1002. Medical injury at the beach. Can you believe it? Man, what are you doing with that pine straw down here in my Jap maple orchard?
Oh, Neal, man, I'm going to have your Japanese maple orchard look like Augusta International, baby.
Man, if you want your yard to look like Augusta International, you need to call Blake Turner with Turner Mowing. 465-0600. The grass is starting to get green. Everything's starting to bud. My Jap maples are all blooming. Call Blake Turner with Turner Mowing. 465-0600. Oh, my God. Blake, where's your dad?
Made me come outside, the house flooded.
The house flooded. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally?
Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, Neal.
You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give them a call today. Wally, what are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing at that tire?
Oh, Neal, I'm going to put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25? Yeah. They even make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. They also do brake work and change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his rental. 566-3413, Roadmart on 230. We ain't got no music. It's Wally's turn.
Who's that?
Ozzy.
Can't kill rock and roll, bro. That's the name of it. Well, you got it.
Not a big Ozzy fan. I just knew that was
You
him.
don't like Ozzy?
No, I do. I like Ozzy, man. I'm not going to go out and purchase his records.
But you'll
I like to
purchase
listen to
Boy George. And
No, I don't like Boy George. either.
Wham and all that stuff.
Nope. I like the music that the general public likes. You're a little out to the left field a little bit on your music.
Dude, man, that dude sells out.
How many people knew that was Ozzy Osbourne besides me? Maybe James Farrell.
James in the Culture Club stuff. Too, yeah. Nah, that most part.
Culture Club. Has he got a picture of
He does got Boy George hanging in his garage.
James?
I went in there to get my blade sharpened the other day, and he had Boy George
Unbelievable.
at the Wimbledon Stadium.
Did you see where that little 15-year-old girl was beating everybody? That little American girl just knocking everybody off at Wimbledon. That's pretty cool,
talking
man.
about
15 years old. I forget her name. Golf or something. I didn't put it in our show notes because I didn't want to cover Wimbledon too much, but it's going on right now. And 15-year-old American little girl, she's just beating everybody. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
I meant to ask you before we get pop in. Did y'all shoot fireworks?
I was at Lake Martin,
Did y'all shoot fireworks?
and we did not shoot them, but we got on the boat and rode over to Kalijah and watched Lake Martin's humongous fireworks show, and it was nothing against Dan Smith, nothing against the city of Troy. I love city of Troy, love our fireworks, but this show that I saw at Lake Martin, it might have been the serene setting. I don't know. I was out in the middle of Lake Martin on a boat listening to music and, having a good time and relaxed, and the fireworks were just incredible. Incredible. Did you shoot any fireworks?
I did. We shot a few. I tried
Did
to
you burn anything down?
I didn't burn anything down, but I say that to say this. I got a friend lives up in Scottsboro, Alabama.
Yeah.
She's about actually going to be the new court reporter,
Gotcha.
president. Anyway,
Yeah.
she's telling me every year they have a 4th of July party at their house, swimming party.
Yeah.
And she's telling me about all the floats and stuff that get destroyed.
Because of the fireworks.
No, because all the kids and family come over. She'll say she lost 5 or 6 floating devices, 5 or 6
Just because the party.
noodles.
Unbelievable.
I just think that's fun. That just owns me, man. Anyway,
It's time for our Facebook Funny of the
Funny.
Week. And after that, we're going to get into some All-Stars and some college softball. But I think we may have 2 Facebook Funnies. This is the first one. Check this one out. Cable repairman was on my street and asked what time it was. I told him it's between 8 and 1 p.m.
that's pretty good.
Oh, I thought
That's
was
pretty
great.
good. All right, yeah, all right.
All right, Dave, give the other one.
That's my favorite one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Read it.
the dog on the left is the dog that flew in Normandy.
Yeah.
Bit the heads off Nazis.
Yeah.
Under heavy enemy fire.
Yeah.
And then the dog on the right is wearing
Yeah.
Dog on the right is wearing a
Ride
service
to the
vest,
mall.
Ride to the mall. Afraid of fireworks. That's the difference
Yeah, I thought that was. I saw
between
that one
dogs
too.
today. God.
Dogs today just can't handle the situation. Got him buckled in the child seat. Look, that looked like some of my sister's dogs right there. I mean, Sherry and Teresa, that's what they would do with their dogs.
Oh, my Lord.
Buckle them
That
in,
just-
scared of fireworks, rise to the mall, service bed.
Look at that other dog just about to bite your head off there.
Yes, that's classic.
Okay, we're ready for sports.
Yeah.
I know the
Hey, real quick, about a month ago, we reported that former Charles Henderson standout and Pike Liberal softball sensation Samantha Yarborough, daughter of Chad Melissa Yarborough, formerly of Troy. He played football at Troy. Started her softball career at South Alabama, and she entered herself into the transfer portal. And we started watching Sam because she was a local high school girl. Ended up at South Alabama, but there was a chance that she might transfer to Troy. She announced about 2 hours ago that she is now going to play softball for Auburn, and she will be transferring to Auburn.
Good
So
girl.
congratulations to Samantha Yarborough. She's transferring from South Alabama to Auburn. She is the former 7A softball player of the year. Just a really accomplished softball player. She pitches, and she can hit, and she can run, and she can throw. She's just a great softball player. So congratulations to former Troy girl, Samantha Yarborough.
you
She'll
know
be
I-
playing for Auburn next year.
I actually got hit in the head with a softball, but she hit a foul on. You did at the Troy Rec Department.
You did?
I sure did.
That's something you can always
I
remember.
can always
and
remember.
you do remember
I
because
do
you just brought it
remember.
up.
Well, Chad looked at me and said, "Sorry, Wally." Sorry, Wally. I had a big old knot on my head.
I hear
I was
you,
over there
man.
talking, doing something.
But we reported that she was in the transfer portal because there was a chance she was transferring to Troy. Great softball player. She would have been a great addition to the Troy Trojans. But we wanted to report where she landed. She about 2 hours ago announced she's going to Auburn. So congratulations,
yeah.
Sam. And a little bit of a recreation update. All-Stars, Wally.
Okay, we got a lot of all-star stuff
Yeah.
going on, but I do want to take a serious moment and just tell everybody that on behalf of our team, the Ozone rookies, that Judy Tillery, everybody loves Judy. Let me tell you something. She has been an angel to us. She's there every game. She gets our food after the game. She brings our Gatorade. I mean, she's also doing the other rookie teams that are there in Enterprise because they are hosting the rookie event. But what we know so far, the 6U All-Stars are 3-0. They beat Smith Station, the Eclectic, and Ashford, the Ozone, which is us. We beat Oxford, we beat Dothan, but we lost to Enterprise, and we play tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. against the winner of Enterprise.
Now, is that a championship game?
No, if we
one
win,
more.
well, if we win in the morning, we'll probably have to play tomorrow afternoon at 2, and then we'll go to the champ. It's kind of like saying, I told Noah, Noah and I and Jay Edwards coached that team last year up in Oxford, and it's the same scenario. We lost to Enterprise second day in.
The
and
bracket
then
kind of looks the same.
Yeah, the bracket kind of looks the same, and then we had to play Enterprise again and beat them, and then had to turn around and play them that afternoon for the championship. So,
Okay.
And then the AAA rookies, they beat Eclectic on Friday, and they're still 3-0 and the 8U rookies beat Taylorsville and Alexandria after losing to Smith Station on Friday. And, Neal, I want to add that Troy is hosting the Ozone A squad state tournament here in Troy, Alabama, starting Thursday. And it's going to be a big event. You know, Dan Smith came on the show, and we talked about, you know, host families. I think they got all that set, but do come out and support these kids, man.
And if you run into an out-of-town family at a restaurant, and you can tell they got on a Louisiana shirt or not Louisiana, but another city's
Taylorville,
or Smith Station or Oxford or Enterprise or Dothan or something, you pat them on the back and say, we're glad to have you in Troy. If you need anything, you know, let us know. Glad to have you. Hey, do you know where the restaurants are? You know, just try to help them out. Be cordial. We want everybody to enjoy coming to Troy as Dan hosts that tournament.
Yeah. And our producer just says we're up against another break, so we will take a quick break and be right back. Don't leave.
Be right back. What you got, man?
Man,
What's wrong with this thing?
I done wrecked my kayak, man.
What'd you do? Run into a weather buoy out there?
Yeah, I ran into one of those
Out in the
weather
Gulf?
buoys. Yeah, I sure did, man.
Unbelievable, man. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about all this?
I don't know,
We're
man.
all cracked up.
I got to go
Hey,
to see
man,
that
do you have
lake.
any insurance?
Ma'am?
Insurance?
I don't have any
He
insurance.
should have went to Crease Insurance Agency out on 231 and got him some insurance. Now he's got to pay cash money for his kayak, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does.
Listen to the beach worker right here. He's got to pay cash for his kayaks. Visit Mike Crease, the Crease Agency, the only insurance agent you'll ever need. Wally, where you been, man?
Neal, I've been across the street
Good
over
Lord,
there.
what are you gonna do with all that?
I was across the street over there, the line was out the door, man. And I saw the UPS store, so I thought I'd come in here and see if I
I'm
can
glad
get
you
some
came to the
mail.
UPS store.
Let me help you with that.
Good, look at this, man. Can you help him mail all this?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Good deal.
I'll
Hey,
and everything for you.
Grade A customer service at the UPS store. Give them a call today, 566-9470. Don't go across the street. Go to the UPS store for all your copying, printing, and shipping needs.
Hey, Neal, man, I need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night. Well, Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys, yesterday you already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I pulled
Pulled your leg muscle?
my leg muscle.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay.
I hope too. Hey, Neal, what's going on, brother?
What are you doing with that wood?
Oh, man, my neighbor's out of town, so I'm going to fire me up a barbecue pit right here.
Wait. I don't think this is a barbecue pit.
Yeah, it is a barbecue pit. I'm hungry, man, so I'm going to make some barbecue.
Haven't I told you, call Hook's Barbecue, 808-8008 for all your barbecue needs. Go through the drive-thru, get you some ribs, get you some barbecue. What are you doing at James Sparrow's house? This is not a barbecue.
I think it's a barbecue grill.
That is not a barbecue grill. All your cater needs when your family comes home, 808-8008, Hook's Barbecue. They'll handle all your barbecue needs. Wally, what you got there?
Hey, man, I'm fishing for sharks, dude.
A cane pole and wigglers?
Oh, heck yeah, man. When you wear deep south apparel, you look good, you feel good, you can fish good.
Well, I got on these.
What you got? I got a big shark. Could be Charles's cousin with a cane pole.
Call Pete Van Horn, Deep South Apparel. Look for him on Facebook. Deep South Apparel. You might catch a shark. Wait a minute. Break? It broke. The shark broke the hook. We're going to get him next time.
That's what my favorite said. Scorpions, right?
See, I knew you'd like that one. That's a song that everybody can relate to. That's not
You
way
probably-
out to the left.
You probably bootlegged that somewhere.
No, I didn't.
I wish you'd go back on tour. Huh? I wish you'd go back on tour. I'd love
Scorpions?
to listen. Yeah, they were good.
That's good stuff, man. I knew you like. I had to come back to you, man. I knew.
Thank you, man. I have to,
That's
our next commercial, I'll get you something good.
college football. Guess what, folks? 7 Saturdays. They're getting ready for SEC Media Days down in Destin, Florida, and 7 Saturdays. It's coming.
It's
coming
coming.
quick.
I can't wait.
And one little quick thing about college football. Did you see where UConn is headed to the Big East?
I saw that, man.
Now, why is that football news? Is because Big East don't play football. UConn is leaving the AAC, so they'll be now independent football, which makes an opening in the AAC. So it'd be interesting to watch who fills that. So that we'll have to keep a watch on that as things start shaking up.
I bet Coastal Carolina goes to it.
They like the Sun Belt. I think didn't they sign some type of contract with the Sun Belt for so many years?
You know, I don't know how that works,
it does.
but I
had read James Madison, JMU, might be the one to fill it because they just dominate their division. So they're moving up. It's time for the SEC predictions. Tonight is Missouri and Mississippi State. We're going in alphabetical order backwards. We gave you Vanderbilt, Texas A&M. Then we gave you Tennessee, South Carolina. Tonight, Missouri and Mississippi State. I'll go first.
Go first.
And I'll go with Missouri. I got Missouri having a good year. Now, remember, they got that transfer quarterback from Clemson. And I think he's going to fit in nicely over there. So I got Missouri going 8-4. Ooh. And you know, you go, woo. Yeah. Now, Gus Malzahn goes 8-4. He's going to get fired. But at Missouri, woo. So let's just see the perceptions here on my college football perceptions. Missouri opens up with Wyoming. I got them winning that game. Then they go to West Virginia. And West Virginia comes to Columbia. Who's that? That's Coach Neal Brown coming to town. I'm not picking the upset. I'm taking Missouri to win at home in Game 2 against Neal Brown trying to get his feet wet in West Virginia. And he will. He will. He'll work it out in West Virginia. I got them going 2-0. I got them going 3-0, beating Southeast Missouri. I got them going 4-0. I got them beating South Carolina. I got them going 5-0. I got them beating Troy at home. I got them going 6-0. I got them beating Ole Miss. Wally, I got Missouri going 7-0. Out the gate, 7-0. I got them beating Vanderbilt in Nashville, and all of a sudden, the schedule takes a turn, and the wheels fall off of the Missouri Tigers. And they're probably ranked at 7-0, maybe cracking the top 10. I'm going to say 9, 10, or 11. They'll be ranked 9, 10, or 11 because they play in the SEC and they're undefeated, so they'll get a lot of recognition. Yeah. They'll either be ranked 9, 10, or 11, and they'll be 7-0, but they go to Lexington, and they lose to Kentucky, and they go to 7-1. Then they go to Athens, they lose to Georgia, 7-2. Then Florida comes calling, and the Gators beat them. Then Tennessee gets a big victory, and then they beat Arkansas. They finish 8-4, but they lose 4 in a row: Kentucky, Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. Tennessee's at the end of the schedule. I think Tennessee's going to have one of those years where they start out rough and they get better and better and better and better. Missouri's going to have one of those years where they start out like gangbusters and then fall off. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
8-4, Missouri Tigers. What you got?
I have the complete dadgum opposite of you. 8-4.
Great.
All right, let me tell you what I got.
You going to cheat off mine?
No, but I'm going to tell you what I had. Mizzou. They're going to win Wyoming. Yeah. They're going to win West Virginia. I believe that. They're going to win South Carolina.
Yep.
I mean Southeast Missouri, my bad. And they're going to win South Carolina.
Yeah.
All right.
So 4-0.
Okay, now this is what happens. Troy comes to town.
Troy is going to Missouri.
Yeah.
Columbia.
Troy's going to be, I'm going to tell you, man, Troy, they're going to be strong.
New coach.
New coach. Hey,
going to Columbia.
Anytime
Troy. A new Troy coach going to an SEC program. Give it to me.
Hey, it don't matter because let me tell you, when Troy goes to the SEC nation,
I hope you're right.
They take them wire to wire.
I'm pulling for them.
So I got them losing that.
Losing to Troy.
I got them losing to Ole Miss.
Gotcha.
I got them winning Vandy. I got them losing to Kentucky. I got them losing to Georgia. I got them losing to Florida. I got them losing to Tennessee. And I got them winning against Arkansas.
So what you got?
4-8, brother.
4-8.
4-8.
Exact opposite.
We're on the exact opposite of the spectrum.
Man, you just think they're on hard times. They got a lot coming back. And a quarterback coming in that's highly touted. We'll see. I know you want the feel-good story in Troy. And I do too, folks. Look, I want the feel-good story in Troy too. But first-year coach going to an SEC stadium, I don't know. I hope, but we're picking games here. I got to pick Missouri. I hope Troy wins, but I got to pick Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri.
Anyway, all right. 8-4 Missouri, 4-8 Missouri.
There you go.
Gotcha. Next on the show is Mississippi State Bulldogs. And just Mississippi State, they lost their quarterback, who is the all-time leading rusher for quarterbacks in the SEC. And they're going to be breaking in a new quarterback this year, which is going to spell trouble over in Stark, Vegas. And I got Mississippi State going 5-7. And here's what I got. I got them beating. I call them La-La, Louisiana Lafayette. I got them beating Southern Miss. I got them beating Kansas State. And I got them even beating Kentucky. I got Mississippi State 4-0 out of the gates. 4-0 out of the gates. Their first loss comes to Auburn. And why? You think Mississippi State, everybody's saying Mississippi State normally plays Auburn good, doesn't it? They're playing in Auburn. Auburn's got a tough schedule this year, but they do have Mississippi State in Auburn. So I'm taking Auburn there. I got Mississippi State losing to Tennessee in Knoxville. I'm sorry. I got Mississippi State beating Tennessee in Knoxville. And all of a sudden, the wheels just fall off the bus for the Bulldogs. Fall off the bus. They lose to LSU. They lose to Texas A&M. They lose to Arkansas. Ooh. They lose to Alabama. They beat Abilene Christian, and they lose to Ole Miss in the Egg Bowl.
How do you lose to Arkansas?
You know, of all my, I will say this, Wally. Of all my SEC picks that I went through, I felt the most unstable with Mississippi State. Because I got them going 5-7, and they could easily go 7-5. Because the Arkansas game, the Auburn game, and the Ole Miss game. So I got them going 5-7. Of all my SEC schools, my least favorite picking was the Mississippi State. And I got them going 5-7. I had to pick somebody to win. All right, what you got, Wally?
I got 6-6, so we were close.
Yep.
We're close.
Yep.
All right, Mississippi State, they're going to beat La-La. They're going to beat Southern Miss. I got them losing to Kansas State.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you
Only
the reason.
because Tyler.
Well, no.
Just
Man,
like
let me tell you,
like the Troy Feelgood story,
No.
his nephew plays tackle for Kansas State, so he's going to pick Kansas State.
Kansas
Come on.
State's going to be strong this year, buddy.
Okay.
They got most of the offensive line back.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got them a loss there, and I also have them losing to Kentucky. So you had them 4-0 going in.
I did.
I got them 2-2.
Okay.
All right. I got them winning Auburn. I got them beating
Over
Auburn.
in Auburn.
In Auburn. Got the Gus. I think the Gus, you're going to see when we get to the Auburn thing.
Gotcha.
I just think
You don't think they're going to have a good year at all?
I don't think they're going to have a good year at all. Then I got them losing to Tennessee. I got them losing to LSU. I do have them. I do have them winning Arkansas.
Okay.
I got them losing Alabama.
That Arkansas game's a toss-up. That's what I was
Yeah,
talking about.
I got them losing to Alabama. I got them winning Abilene Christian. And then I also have them winning in Starksville against Ole Miss. Just a big rival game, Egg Bowl. So I got them 6-6.
I got them 5-7.
Go ahead and mark it down. You see, I got the last couple games, last couple teams,
Yeah.
they've been like 6. I got a lot of 6-6.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, you are.
except Mizzou, which
Yeah.
I just don't think
4-8.
4-8.
Yeah.
But again, that's why we pick it.
There you have it, folks. We're up against another break. Hope you're enjoying these SEC picks. Wally and I are having a good time with it. We'll be right back to wrap up the show.
Moving on to the big time. What's going on, Monopoly man? Oh man, Neal, you got money going everywhere. I have bought up every bit of Troy, Alabama, but I'm missing a few spots right down here. Who can I call?
Man, you need to call Toby and Dina Adams at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. They'll let you finish buying all of Troy and Pike County. They're the best agents in town. They will work the hardest to get you the best deal. Give them a call, 566-4765. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hey, they're dealing at the Alabama Real Estate Connection.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Lenny Traver play, and I'm going to give you one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the state. Also, best catfish awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits.
Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that. I know. And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Trailer. You can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see us.
Man, what in the world? You just dang T-bone me right here. What in the heck? Playing with fidget
Wally, did
I'm
you have a
sorry,
wreck?
Mr. Wally.
Man, this girl right here playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone and T-bone me right here in the parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have the fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can have
Please,
it.
Mr. Wally.
All
Thank
she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents. 808-8822.
You gained donuts. Roughing the kicker. Roughing the kicker.
What kind of call is that? You can't see nothing.
Yeah, I
You can't
can.
throw a football flag in a basketball game.
Yeah, I can.
You need to go get your eyes checked, like for real check.
Where at?
Troy Eye Care, 566-7172. Troy Eye Care on Highway 87. Don't be calling basketball unless you get your eyes checked.
Oh, Wally, what are you doing back here?
Oh, I'm steaming the sandwich.
That thing's hot now.
Yeah, I can tell you.
They serve hot steam sub sandwiches here at Mama Goldberg's in Troy, Alabama. And you will burn yourself on that steam. Hey, they got Rice Krispie treats, double doozy chocolate chip cookies, regular chocolate chip cookies, cakes in a cup, chili, potato soup, you name it. Great atmosphere. They have bands on Thursday nights. Come see them at Mama Goldberg's for a hot steam sandwich, Wally.
I can tell you.
Troy, Alabama.
Oh no. Culture Club. You brought it up. Are you doing this for James?
No, I was doing it for you. I mean, you said you was going to do something for me. I'm doing something for you.
Oh my God. This is special for James Farrell. You said he had the poster in his garage.
Yeah, that was for you and James, man. Since y'all love Culture Club that much.
Is that saying come a chameleon or come to me Leon?
I think it's come to me Ponce de Leon. That's what I think.
Hey, a little NBA news. We told y'all last week that the sweepstakes were on for free agency, and Kawhi Leonard agrees to a 4-year, get this, $142 million contract with not the LA Lakers, but
Clippers. I like the
Clippers,
Clippers, man. I love the Clippers, man.
the lowly Clippers. Oh man, can anybody win at the Clippers? Kevin Durant agrees to a 4-year, $164 million contract with the Brooklyn Nets and his buddy Kyrie Irving. They teamed up together. He got $142 million over 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. So Durant and Irving will play together. Could be a powerhouse there in Brooklyn. Kemba Walker agrees to a 4-year, $141 million contract with the Boston Celtics. Jimmy Butler, $142 million with the Miami Heat. D'Angelo Russell, $117 million with the Golden State Warriors. It was part of a trade with the Brooklyn Nets. DeMarcus Cousins agrees to a 1-year, $3.5 million contract with the Lakers. Al Horford, the Boston Celtics star, signs with Philadelphia for $100 million. Now you know that's going to go over like a lead brick going over a boat. Klay Thompson, 5 years, $190 million. He stays with the Golden State Warriors. Chris Middleton agrees to a 5-year, $178 million with the Bucks, and Danny Green, $30 million with the Lakers. And the question is, has LeBron got the staff together to do what he wants to do? Win 1 or 2 more championships before he retires?
I think he does.
Me too. It'll be fun to see. I tell you this, kudos to the NBA. They have figured out a way for the NBA to be in the headlines with this free agency deal in the offseason, competing with baseball and college football getting started up.
Yeah.
And everybody, people talk about the NBA. It's July. They figured it out, man.
On their
It's all
first
about
game,
marketing.
in their first game in a couple weeks.
It seems like it. They play year round. Major League Baseball has finally made it to the All-Star break.
All-Star break.
Made it to the All-Star break. And Tuesday in Cleveland is the All-Star game. And Wally's going to read us the American League starters.
Okay.
Give it to us, bro.
Let's see. The first baseman comes from the Indians.
Yes.
Carlos. Let's just say his name's Carlos. And then the second baseman.
Carlos Santana.
Second baseman's from the Yankees, Mr. DJ.
LeMahieu.
Okay.
DJ LeMahieu.
Third baseman is Alex from the Astros.
Bregman.
The shortstop, I have no idea. Pinocchio,
Jorge
George.
Polanco.
There you go, from the Twins. Outfield, Mike Trout.
There you go.
Yeah,
See?
Mike Trout. And then another outfield for the Astros, George Springer.
Look at that. Easy
And
greasy.
then outfield for the Astros, Michael Brantley.
Brantley.
And designated hitter, the Rangers, Hunter Pence.
There you go. See,
And
that
y'all
wasn't
got
that
me
easy.
so good last week.
Wasn't that
That
easy?
was, you and David, y'all set that up perfectly.
For the National League, catcher Wilson Contreras from the Cubs. First baseman Freddie Freeman from the Braves. Ketel Marte with the Diamondbacks will play second base. Third base, Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. Shortstop, Javier Baez from the Cubs. And the three outfielders are Christian Yelich from the Brewers, Cody Bellinger from the Dodgers, and Ronald Acuna Jr. from the Braves. And the home run derby is also set.
Well, I just go to
ahead.
that league, National League.
Yeah.
I just think there should have been more Cubs
Why?
on that roster. I just
You got two.
three
Two ain't enough.
Three should have been. I mean, why are these two Braves guys?
You're just a homer.
I don't understand. Freddie Freeman
was the leading vote getter.
It's a popularity contest. It's the All-Star. This needs to be about the real
Moving
deal.
right along, because Mr. Lowry doesn't know what he's talking about. Home run derby. Matt Chapman replaces Christian Yelich. Yelich went out with a back injury. So Chapman from the A's, he's got 21 home runs, and he will enter the contest. Pete Alonso from the Mets, he's got 28 home runs, and he'll be in the contest. Josh Bell from the Pirates with 26 home runs so far this year. Alex Bregman from the Astros got 23 home runs this year. Jock Peterson from the Dodgers has 20 home runs this year. Ronald Acuna from the Braves has 20 home runs this year. Carlos Santana from the Indians has 19. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. can really blast them. But he's only hit 8 home runs this year, but I bet you he's going to put on a show.
Who you got picking? Who you got winning?
I like Bregman from the Astros. I think he wins it this year.
I like Josh Bell.
Do you?
I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. I'm gonna
Put
say
Neal and
Wally
Yeah.
is Josh Bell.
Neal is
and
Bregman.
Neal.
Hey, we got to get one more break in before we wrap the show up. We're up against a hard break. We'll be right back.
Mr. Neal, is this the crazy guy that does the sports show with you?
Yes, it is. Wally, what are you doing up here at Globe? How long has he been up here?
He's been up here for like an hour, and he hasn't moved, and he's scaring off the customers.
Wally, I know you said you were going to Globe to get Holly a birthday present, but you're taking this a little bit to extremes, don't you think? Acting like a mannequin? We're going to have to call the law. Come to Globe for all your needs. Up on the square. Globe Boutique. Good morning, everybody. This is Neal from Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. It's time for my morning biscuit. I want you to look how big that biscuit is. I'm going to put this butter on that biscuit. Came from the Pig Cafe out on North Free Notch. Go see Yanni. Get you a real biscuit. Hey, Wally.
Hey,
What you got there?
where'd you get that biscuit at?
This is Pig Cafe on North Free Notch. Where'd you get that?
Oh man, 231, one of those big box chain stores out there.
Man,
They even got a paper straw.
Man, look at the size of that little thing. Look at
Good
it.
gracious.
I'm about to put butter on this. Is 3 times the size of
I
that.
should have gone see Yanni.
Go to the Pig Cafe on North Free Notch or call them for catering 334-770-0134. Get a real biscuit.
Don't want a wimpy biscuit.
Hey, what are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital Pet Resort?
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spaying and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort. Wally, what are you doing in that Mustang GT 350 out here at Pike County Ford?
Man, I'm about to buy this sweet ride and hit 231 and put my fuzz buster on there, bro.
Man, you're going to need a fuzz buster in that thing. Is that a 5-speed manual shift?
Yeah, it is.
My
5-speed like a
God,
race
what
car, man.
Sweet ride. Look at the clutch, everything, man. Hey, up to $5,000 more than Kelly Blue Book value on your trade-in. Come see them at Pike County Ford. They're dealing.
Hey, Neal, how are you today?
I'm good. I want some of these chicken nuggets. Well, I want them down here at Crows and Brundies. Wally, what are you doing in the kitchen at Crows and Brundies?
Oh, man, I'm trying to steal the secret sauce recipe.
Man, they're not going to give you the secret sauce recipe. Put that sauce back. Patsy, now he's got the sauce. Unbelievable. Come see them at Crows and Brundies. Hey, they got fried okra, catfish on Friday nights, wings, honey barbecue wings, any kind of wings, and the best chicken nuggets in the world. Come see them. Crows and Brundies.
Every time I hear that, you know who I think of?
Kathy Benoit.
Kathy Benoit every single time.
She was a big Duran Duran.
Stephanie Beard.
They went to the concert.
They went to that concert. And
Junior
we were
high.
all junior high. So me and all my buddies, we were into Van Halen stuff, and Duran Duran was the big thing.
Right.
Reflex.
Yeah.
But I just think of that.
Kathy Benoit. I ain't heard that name in a long time. I knew, though, when you said, who do I think of? I knew
Kathy Benoit.
in junior high. She was all about some Duran Duran.
Man, and
T-shirts, everything.
I want to say, I'm going to give a huge shout out. Oh, Tyson Griswold, he was in town. We tried to hook up, but golly, well, between my baseball, I didn't get to see him. I didn't get to see our buddy Trey
Richardson, he was here.
that watches our show, and Tyson watches our show. So
I had breakfast with Trey this morning.
I know, and he tried waking me up at 6:30 this morning. And I was
Me
still
and him
asleep.
and Frank Scarborough went and had breakfast.
But anyway, our listeners out there, that are good folks. Sorry I couldn't catch up with y'all. But
That's all right. Next time, maybe. Hey, we got a little something special out of Enterprise, Alabama tonight. Miss Amelia Smith, a senior at Enterprise High School, there she is, has qualified for the U.S. Girls Junior Championships in golf. And that's something, I mean, that is some serious qualifying right there. Now, she's going to be getting offers from some major colleges for female golf. I hope she wants to come to Troy, because Troy has a great girls golf program, but she is headed to Stevens Point, Wisconsin, July the 22nd through the 24th, and she's going to be a senior at Enterprise High School this coming up year, and Wally and I just wish her the best of luck. We're going to try to keep track of her, and man, she is doing great things on the golf course. And we've been trying to notify everybody how Griff McCrary does here for Charles Henderson. We want everybody to be watching out for Amelia Smith and Enterprise. She is putting on a show on the golf course, so congratulations, Amelia. And back to baseball real quick, though. I want to give the standings in the Major League standings in the American League. The Central, the Twins are 56 and 32, and Cleveland is 50 and 38. In the East, in the American League, the Yankees, they always got the best team money can buy. 57 and 31. Our buddy Hennigan thinks he's a Yankees fan. Southern guy now.
that's just so odd.
He likes the Yankees. What in the world? Yankees are 57-31. The Rays are right behind them, 52 and 39. And in the American League West, Houston, 56 and 33. Oakland, 49 and 41. It's still hard for me to recognize Houston as an American League
I
team.
know, it's tough.
Now, it's probably been 10 years.
Good gracious. I just remember all those Houston cards I used to get from you when we were at your house.
Yeah.
Baseball, Stephen Dix.
Yeah,
They stole some of my cards. You did.
Nobody stole your baseball cards.
Yeah.
But I just can't. It's been 10 years probably since, or longer, since Houston. Probably 7 to 10 years since Houston flipped over from the National League to the American League. And I just have a hard time seeing Houston in the American League, but they are. And they're doing well. They won a World Series about 3 or 4 years ago. In the National League, the Central, the Cubs are leading their division. Wally, how about that? They're 47-42. Milwaukee's right behind them, 47-43. But the Cubs now have Craig Kimbrell, the old big-time closer. He's from right here in Huntsville, Alabama.
He can mow them down, brother.
He sure can. And in the East, the Braves lead the East. They're 54 and 37 going into the All-Star break. Washington has leapfrogged Philadelphia, which I think is funny because Philadelphia got Bryce Harper, their best player, but now Washington's ahead of the Phillies. Second place, 47-42. Dallas Keuchel today threw 7 innings of shutout baseball. Struggled a little bit in 8, but he threw 7 innings of shutout baseball. Braves are probably looking to add one more solid pitcher to the rotation. Was right on their heels at 45 and 45.
And Neil, I meant to tell you during the last break, next week, folks, we will have 2 Marco's Pizzas Player of the Week. We will have 2 this week, but we're still waiting for all the tournaments to end before we make a decision, but we will have 2.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. We enjoyed getting up here running our mouth. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.